What's up, everybody? It's the Alex Leak and Friends NFL podcast, back for another week. I am your host, Alex Leak, and let's get into it. This episode is a Thursday night football game for week 2 of the 2019 season, as the 0-1 Tampa Bay Bucs travel to Carolina to take on the 0-1 Carolina Panthers. Let's start at the beginning of this game. Panthers going for it on 4th and 1 near midfield. Cam Newton keeps the ball, but a great defensive play made by Tampa safety Jordan Whitehead. So a turnover on downs. Bucs setting the tone early, making a good defensive play. Tampa Bay rookie kicker Matt Gay would hit a 40-yarder, and the Bucs would lead 3-0. Carolina would get 2 field goals out of kicker Joey Sly of 32 and 37, and the Panthers would lead 6-3 before Jameis Winston would hit wide receiver Chris Godwin on a 20-yard touchdown pass to put Tampa Bay up 10-6. Another Panthers field goal right before halftime makes it 10-9 Tampa Bay at halftime. Then in the second half, Bucs linebacker Shaquille Barrett records 2 sacks to end a Panthers drive. Kicker Joey Sly hits his 4th field goal of the game to put Panthers up 12-10. But the Bucs would respond. Peyton Barber rushes for a 16-yard touchdown, and the Bucs lead 17-12. Their kicker would miss a 42-yard field goal to end the third quarter, so a 17-12 Tampa Bay going into the fourth. Panthers star linebacker Luke Kuechly tackles Peyton Barber for a loss of 2 yards for a safety. So that trims the Bucs lead down to 17-14 after the safety. But then Carolina would go for it again on 4th and 1. And this time stopped on an incomplete pass, turnover on downs. I would be using Cam Newton on the quarterback sneak on these 4th and shorts. It didn't work the first time, but Cam Newton is almost impossible to stop on those short yardage runs. He's a big body quarterback. There's no one really quite like him in the league, and I would be using Cam Newton on those. Matt Gay for Tampa Bay would extend their lead to 20-14 with a 32-yard field goal late in the fourth quarter. Panthers drive down trying to take the game-winning touchdown, but the Panthers on 4th and 1 from the Bucs 2-yard line. This play call really confused me. It was a direct snap to running back Christian McCaffrey, who fakes a wide receiver reverse and runs outside the numbers but comes up short of the first down and turnover on downs. It was a great defensive stop made by Bucs corner Vernon Hargreaves. But once again, I'm asking the question, why are you taking the ball out of Cam Newton's hands here? On the biggest play of the game, all you need is a yard. You've got, a quarterback that most defenses don't know how to handle. Why not go quarterback sneak? Some people have been saying Christian McCaffrey should have cut it back to the middle. But I'm not a fan of giving the ball to McCaffrey here. McCaffrey's much better in space. He's not a, short yardage back. And Cam Newton is much more of a short yardage guy. He's a big body. He can run you over. He puts his head down and power forward. He should be able to pick up a yard or two at will. So I disagree with a lot of the play calling out of Carolina in this game, and people put a lot of it on Norv Turner to start the year. I just think you got to keep the ball in Cam Newton's hands. I know that he's struggling passing the ball, but there should be no issue running the ball unless the shoulder is really a problem or the ankle is still a big problem. So we'll see what happens going forward, but regardless, the Bucs get a big road division win, 20-14, in Charlotte at Bank of America Stadium. So the Bucs improve to 1-1 and the Panthers fall to 0-2. Looking at the stats in this game, Jameis Winston goes 16 of 25 for 208 yards and a touchdown. No turnovers for Jameis Winston, and that's always been his key. If Winston has a mistake-free game, no turnovers, and can get it going offensively, that's how the Bucs win games. So encouraging for Tampa Bay fans to see no turnovers out of Jameis Winston on the road in a big divisional game. Jameis Winston snaps his 12-game road losing streak as a starter in this one. So all around a good game for Jameis Winston. Bucs running back Peyton Barber goes for 82 yards and a touchdown. Wide receiver Chris Godwin catches 8 for 121 yards and a touchdown. Chris Godwin, with his 8 catches and 121 receiving yards, were both career highs. So excellent game out of him. Wide receiver Mike Evans for Tampa Bay held to just 4 catches for 61 yards. Interesting stat here, Mike Evans only has one career 100-plus yard receiving game in 11 games against the Carolina Panthers. So the Panthers have kind of had Mike Evans' number and done an excellent job of defending him. Bucs linebacker Shaquille Barrett records 3 sacks. The Bucs defense blitzed on 63% of the quarterback dropbacks in this game. That's their highest percentage in a game since 2016, which leads me to believe that Tampa Bay and Todd Bowles saw something here defensively, saw that they could blitz Cam Newton, get to him, and mess with his head, mess with his accuracy a little bit. So a good game plan for Tampa Bay, smart to blitz Cam Newton with his injury issues. On the other side, rookie kicker for the Bucs, Matt Gay, who they drafted out of Utah, kicks 2 of 3 on field goals and 2 of 2 on extra points. Looking at the Panthers stats here, Cam Newton goes 25 of 51 for 333 yards and a fumble lost in the game. 2 rushes for 0 yards for Cam Newton. That right there, that stat tells you all you're going to know. 2 rushes for 0 yards. Cam Newton is at his best when he's running the ball and using his legs as a weapon on offense. And his legs usually open up the passing game for him too. So 51 passing attempts out of Cam Newton, that's not ideal. Well, that's not what Panther fans want to see. 4 straight games without a touchdown pass for Cam Newton, the longest streak of his career, and he has now lost 8 straight starts. So Panther fans now sitting at 0-2 have to be frustrated, have to be worried about Cam Newton's health. Not only the losses, but now 4 straight games without a touchdown pass. They're just hoping that Cam Newton can fix whatever's going on, and the Panthers can fix it. Running back Christian McCaffrey held to just 53 combined yards. Another reason why I wouldn't have given it to McCaffrey late in the game on that 4th and 1. I would have used Cam. With McCaffrey only having 53 combined yards on the game, it shows me that Tampa Bay is doing something right defensively on him. So, especially in short yardage, I just wouldn't have given it to McCaffrey. Tight end Greg Olsen for the Panthers, 6 catches for 110 yards. That's the most receiving yards in a game for Greg Olsen since 2007, and he is now 5th all-time in tight end receiving yards. Linebacker Luke Kuechly records 8 tackles and 2 tackles for losses, including a safety. Good game out of him. And Panthers rookie kicker Joey Sly kicks 4 of 4 field goals, and he's 6 of 7 field goals to start his NFL career. Excellent start for him. Panthers fall to 6-13 in the division since 2016. So whenever you're struggling within the division, you're going to have a hard time making the playoffs. And that's what the Panthers have been dealing with of late. So hopefully they can turn it around soon. Panthers up next in Week 3. It'll be the 0-2 Panthers at the 0-1-1 Cardinals. That'll be an excellent opportunity for the Panthers to get their first win of the year. The Cardinals aren't that great of a team. They're still very young, still figuring out their identity and who they are with their rookie head coach coming over from college. So we'll see, but an excellent opportunity for the Panthers. I expect them to get their first win of the year in Week 3 at the Cardinals. Also, the 0-2 Giants at the 1-1 Bucs. An opportunity for Tampa Bay to get to 2-1 to start the year, which would be very encouraging for them. And, it's a home game against the Giants. Giants will be starting rookie quarterback Daniel Jones in that one. So, might be a game to check out, a game to watch. Could be interesting storylines in that one. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. The Panthers improved to 1-1, or the Bucs improved to 1-1. Panthers fall to 0-2. Carolina really needs to get a win and really needs Cam Newton to start playing up to his potential and what they're used to seeing in Carolina. So that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Going to keep these episodes coming out weekly. And hope you guys keep tuning in. All right. Peace out.